Hey everyone, Anders here with another Black Desert video. Today we are going to go over some of the balance changes that went live in Korea. Not for us in global PC or console, but global PC will be getting these with next week's update. Let's start with Succession Maegu, since a lot of players seem to be worried about it. Her accuracy buff is no longer on your SLMB skill and has moved to your ALMB skill with a reduced buff duration of 5 seconds. This is because the ALMB skill is on a 5-second cooldown. You use this skill a lot anyway, so it's not really a big deal, but the big change is the loss of the evasion debuff on that same ALMB skill, which is a big deal for your damage output depending on your accuracy and where you grind. I think the majority of players will see a slight drop in trash loot per hour, but nothing to say Succession Maegu is now the worst grinder or anything like that. She's still very good. The second part I want to go over is her Flower Shroud and Tag range nerfs. That's your SE and RMB skills. The SE skill, as you can see, no longer has that wide AoE on the second hit, which is what they meant by the range nerf. To compensate, the PvP damage reduction effect of group targets has reduced, which means you do more damage to a group of players with that skill in this patch, but the area of effect has been reduced, so you won't hit as many, if that makes sense. With the tag skill, I saw minimal changes overall. All the Awakening Maegu buffs I went over in my last overview video are now live on PC in global regions, which should be a nice update for those on Awakening. Those are all good improvements. Succession Nova also received her buffs in Korea with some slight additional damage reduction to her pawn damage in PvP. Everything else stayed the same from what I tested in global labs. Awakening Kuno received some nerfs to her new flow skill, no longer having 100% crit, and some reduced buff damage to her skills. This was a bit strange to me since I didn't think those buffs were too strong anyway in global labs, but we'll see if they change anything when these go live next week for global regions. Awakening Ninja had all of his buffs go through with the new Syrup Chaos Spree skill added as well, and additional buffs in the form of cooldown reductions to Serpent Ascension now being 7 seconds and Corrupt Sword Dance now being 5 seconds, both looking really good. That was basically the balance patch. Outside of the Awakening Maegu changes, these are live in Korea only, with them coming to our global servers next week on PC. They focused on improving some of the new player experience this week with the addition of new season servers and the extension of the guild login reward, which gives us really good items like the complete weight, inventory, combat XP, skill point, breath, health, and strength swap coupons for free. These will now last until the 1st of August on PC, and we also received another J-Hammer code for us to use that also includes a tier 4 pet and some other items. A really nice gift. Console should be getting the second BP Coast piece today, so you can choose your free tier 9 Dream Horse without issue. I know a lot of people were concerned that they weren't getting the second piece on console. They didn't know what was going on, so you should be okay now, able to choose whichever horse you want. Tier 10 Doom and the Tier 10 changes all went live in Korea today as well, which means we'll be getting it next week. The Unicorn buff is looking really good, but the Pegasus buff looks absolutely crazy. On top of that, Tier 10 Doom still looks really cool, so it's going to be hard to choose which Tier 10 to go for. For us on PC Global this week, we did get the mount improvement that prevents us from abruptly stopping over certain terrain, which is really nice. The Panokseon is a new ship available in the new region that has been getting improvements over time. It can now actually use Margoria crystals, which should give you a nice stat buff if you're into ocean content. Sadly, we don't have the new Novice Bag that was introduced into the game in Korea. This is the 50 slot inventory item for new players that helps them with item bloat. That should be arriving for us next week. They focused on improving some season related quest confusion, but I will be going over the new player experience in a series of videos starting tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. That's all for today. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I try and make videos like this once a week so we can see what has come to the game and stay informed on when to expect relevant updates. So if you thought this video was helpful, please subscribe, join the community Discord, or use the code ANDERS whenever you make a purchase, which gives me a small kickback at no additional cost to you. I'll see you tomorrow with the beginner guide, but until then, thanks for watching, thanks for listening. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.